Greetings everyone, I am Lotus Prince, and for this Let's Play we are going to tackle Enchanted Arms for the PS3. This is a Patreon requested Let's Play, selected by Dragon Chi, so thank you very much for that. Now what is this game? Well, become the savior in a war 1,000 years in the making, as Atsuma transformed from naive student to powerful warrior. You're still naive, though. You're just kind of that person in this game. Unlock over 125 controllable creatures. Yeah, that's true, actually. You meet a few people who join your party, but you also recruit a bunch of golems, they're called. The 1,000-year-old war was the Golem War, and it's a bunch of automatons just fighting and fighting and fighting, and it was a disaster. And you'll be fighting those throughout the game, but you can recruit them as well. So you have quite the amount of characters and creatures that you can put into your party. I tend to stick with the lineup that works best for me, but this game is very customizable if you want it to be. Now, what are we doing? Well, we're trying to stop the bad guy from not taking over the world, but impacting it in a way that will be bad for everyone, and we do not want that to happen. Also, the villain is remarkably cruel. This is a surprising amount of cruelty I've seen in a FromSoft game. I'm used to FromSoft villains being soulless megacorporations like an Armored Core, or the callous and uncaring upper class like in Souls or Bloodborne or Sekiro. But this is an RPG villain. I'm the bad guy. I like being the bad guy. Okay, we'll do our best to stop this enemy, and you know something, as an added bonus, I'll point out FromSoft references when I find them, but at the end of the playthrough, I'm going to address differences between the PS3 version and 360 version of this game. There's more than you think, and there's more FromSoft than you think as well. So without further ado, let's go crazy. Ubisoft? From Software, baby? The whole thing just for the ESRB logo? This game is a work of fiction. It has no relation to any actual person, place, or group. You don't say. Enchanted Arms. Oh, gorgeous! This is a FromSoft game? There it is, right at the bottom of the screen. 06 to 07, From Software, all rights reserved. Guess I'll press start. New game and load game. Straightforward if you ask me. Alter game options before starting the game. And then sound options as well. No way. I could do English and Japanese. I mean, that seems common enough now, but I'm a little surprised in 06 and 07. I'll do English, though. I think we're good. Game options. I can adjust the brightness. Message appearance at one at a time? All at once? One what? Message? I guess I'll leave it. It doesn't say inverted. It says reverse for camera. Alright, but I think we're good. Finish system settings. You can change it at any time. Well, thanks for letting me know. Thanks. I had a loading screen for that small scene, and now I have another loading screen.
A 1,000 years ago, golems with almighty powers were created.
Almighty is one word, dude.
These golems are known today as devil golems.
Hey, Atsuma, come on, wake up. Professor Ko will see you.
No, I can't eat anymore.
However, debate still rages over whether these golems actually existed. Even here, at Enchanted University, opinion remains divided.
Impossible. Oh, Toya, just let that poor moron sleep.
Nah, that wouldn't be fair. Not even Atsuma deserves to suffer the wrath of Professor Ko.
It is said that in order to activate the almighty devil golems, special devices known as magicores are required.
Yeah, well, from where I'm sitting, it's exactly what he deserves.
All right, class. That's enough revision for today. Time for a little enchant practice.
Oh, he's cracking that desk with that wand.
Are you ready, Atsuma?
Huh? What? Where? What's going on?
That's the sound.
Atsuma, you excel at the practical elements.
That's cool. They let me just sit here and take this in.
But you don't really like listening to my lectures, it seems.
Oh, this sucks. This is uncomfortable.
Well...
No, I love them. Yes, I get real tired. I don't know if it matters.
No! I love your lectures, Professor Ko. I had my eyes wide open.
Perhaps, but not your ears.
Atsuma, I believe you need lectures in how to lie more effectively.
Oh, damn!
Yeah, I think you might be onto something. Do you ever give lectures like that?
Indeed, and that's quite an unexpected comeback.
Yeah.
Really? I'm glad I managed to impress you.
The little star.
Imbecile.
Oh, we're not voicing this part. Well, Atsuma, you seem to be awake now. Let us proceed to practical elements. Atsuma. Yes. Please come down to the front of the class. Okay. Today we're going to learn a little about golems and their functions. You can help me display the emergency self-defense systems a golem is fitted with. So, what do I do? Defend against his attacks? All you need to do is fight with these golems. That's all? You should have just said that right away, Professor. This is what I'm best at. Atsuma. Do you need me to explain how to fight? Yes, I do. This is my first time playing the video game. Yes, I do. I don't know the first thing about it, even though I just said this is what I'm best at. Well, you are always asleep, so I guess that can't be helped. Toya! Yes, Professor, what is it? Please explain the basics of combat to your friend Atsuma here, would you? Very well, Professor. Sorry about this, Toya. Thanks. Start tutorial. I can still back out. You seem to need some help with combat. I can tutor you if you'd like, just so long as you pay attention. Now use L to highlight a category and press X to select it. Yeah, FromSoft did a turn-based game. Can you believe it? Battle flow. This tutorial will focus on battle flow. This place is called the field. It is where battles take place. As you can see, the field is divided into squares. This is called the grid. All movements and attacks occur within the grid. The field is also divided into two sections. Enemies are in the field on the right, and allies are on the left. To win a battle, you need to command your allies and defeat your enemies. Obviously, if your allies are all annihilated by the enemy, you lose. Victory means you can acquire various items from your enemy. Experience points, which are needed to proceed to the next level. SP, which you need to grow and acquire skills. And money, called TB, tablets, which can be used to buy items. All of these things are vital if you intend to become a truly powerful enchanter. Remember, if all of your allies are wiped out, then you will be faced with game over. However, even if this happens, you can select retry to fight the same battle again, so there's no need to be too scared of game over. I actually really appreciate that. But avoiding the embarrassment of game over is probably for the best, don't you think? That's how battles work anyway. I hope you got all that. Screen info. Okay, I can use the D-pad. This tutorial will explain the names and meanings of all information displayed on screen. Understanding and making use of all this information is the key to victory. Study hard! First of all, when you have selected or are moving a character, some information is displayed at the bottom left of the screen. This is essential information about the entire party, so keep an eye on these important details if you want to win. So what does all this information mean? I'll go through it one by one. You see that red fire icon? That represents the attribute of that particular character. Many attacks also have an attribute. Attacking with their opposing attribute causes even more damage, but attacking with the same reduces the amount of damage they sustain. Earth and wind are opposites, water, fire, light, dark. You'll need to keep a close eye on enemy attributes to avoid an extreme beating. Next to the attribute, the character's name is displayed. Well, a name is a name, that's easy enough, even for Atsuma. Second on the left is the HP gauge. HP reduced when you sustain damage. 0, you're knocked unconscious. Unconscious, not revived within 3 turns, they'll leave the battle. So it's like Dungeons and Dragons, you're not dead until you're super dead. However, even if that happens, they have not been lost forever, don't worry. The gauge next to HP is EP. They're required for skills. If you don't have enough, you can't use certain skills. Whether you can use skills or not could determine the outcome of a battle, so keep an eye on them. HP and EP are restored once a battle ends, so there's no need to hoard. Wrong horde. HORDE is like a bunch of guys. HOARD is what he wanted to say. No need to hoard them for the sake of upcoming battles. Now then, there's the combo gauge. It's required to perform combo attacks. I'll teach you about those in a separate tutorial. Remember what and where it is for now. The gauge above all of them is the EX gauge. Once it fills up, you can use an EX. It's more powerful than regular. I'll teach you about that separately. Well, that's all I got. Next, information that's displayed when characters are selected. Ready? The cursor's over Atsuma at the moment. Pressing X will select him like so. You can see the info has changed. You can give commands like before. I'll go through these one by one. So Atsuma, HP, and EP, an attribute. Commands you can perform. There's your skill. 3 categories: item, skill, and EX. We'll do skill. Attribute, name, type, PP, and EP. Some have attributes like characters. There are non-attribute skills. Skills without any attribute displayed have no opposing attributes, so they can be relied upon at all times. Type. 4 types: close attack, ranged attack, support, healing. Close attacks are punch or weapon based. Ranged are ether, flame, or ice. Support can poison your enemies or power up your allies. Healing, heals. This icon will give you a grasp of the kind of skill you're dealing with. And then there's the name of it. PP is the raw power. For attacking, it's attack power. Healing, it's healing power. It's a representation of the power contained in that skill. The PP in principle is the amount of damage or healing a skill can dispense. EP is used by the skill. That's the cost. Keep a close eye on this stuff. Some squares have turned red. That's the range of the skill. That means the area you can hit. It'll hit all characters within the area, so make sure the target's where they should be. That covers everything. Even Atsuma can win a battle with all this information at his fingertips. Hope you got all that. Ugh. And finally, movement and actions. Turns. Progression. 1 turn, all allies and enemies can perform 1 move and 1 action. Give instructions. Decide where they'll move and the actions they'll perform. How? Select a character. Move the cursor over them. Press X. Move the cursor to your intended destination and press X. The range of movement differs from character to character. Blue represents where you can go. You can't enter the enemy's half of the field, though. Nor can you move to a square already occupied by an ally, of course. Use L to move the cursor and X to confirm. Oh, he just blinks over there. If you confirm a destination but change your mind, you can undo. Ah, that's cool. Right, so once you've moved, you then need to act. Information on the left of the screen has changed. There's your stuff, your moves. 3 categories: skill, EX, item. Let's check each out. Category, left or right. Selection, up or down. Let's try selecting a skill from the skill category and attacking an enemy with it. Choose a skill, press X, the range will vary. Range is displayed by red squares. Once you've selected a skill, press X again to confirm. Now you've done it. The cursor will jump to a character who has not moved yet. Give them instructions. This is a remarkably long tutorial. After handing out your instructions, you'll be asked if you want to start the turn. Continue as is to confirm, or press circle to go back and make changes. Yay! That's how you move and act. To summarize, select them, move them, determine. You can do it within the blue areas. Actions, choose what you have. Circle to redo. And on each turn, each character's VP decreases by 1. Taking fewer turns to win will ultimately prevent VP loss. Don't worry too much about this, but it's good to be clever. Hope you got all that. Oh my god. Quick tutorial. We're about to go into combat where you finish the tutorial. X to finish, circle to continue. No, I'm good. Ay ay ay. Alright, now it's just me. Turn 1. Atsuma. Select Atsuma. I guess stay where he is. Flare Rush. That costs. Can I see what the golem is, actually? I can, and he's a water type, and I'm a fire type. So this goes very nicely. Flare Rush then, right?
Power of fire! I'll finish this!
Overbreak! Oh, I could fast forward? Get out of here! That's awesome. Power Gem, I got an item from this. VP is 100 because it was turn 1. TB 25. Yes!
I won! How about that?
How about that?
Excellent, Atsuma.
All right! Did you see that, Toya? Pretty impressive, huh?
Certainly. Incapacitating golems with fists alone.
Oh, he's genuinely impressed. Alright.
You bet!
Single brain cell alert.
Atsuma seems to be satisfied anyway, so let's call it a day here.
I'm tired of looking at you, Atsuma. Go back to sleep.
Make sure you practice what we have studied every day.
You know, for all the setup of how incredibly terrifying this professor is, he's being remarkably, forgiving.
Especially you, Atsuma.
Even so.
Okay, I love some real action.
If only he threw that single brain cell into his studies with the same enthusiasm.
You know, Makoto, I say you're cramping my style, but I gotta admit, you're stylish as hell, dude.
But then he wouldn't be Atsuma anymore, would he?
I just get so drowsy looking at textbooks and reading about magic techniques.
But you weren't, dude. The professor was talking. Freaking relax.
That's just the way I am.
Here's a better explanation. You're a dropout. You hanging around Toya makes him look bad, for sure.
Wait a minute. If I'm a dropout, does that mean I'm a Ronin? Does that mean I'm a badass? Does anybody get that joke?
Well, he does always sleep during lessons. But he can perform powerful enchants from time to time, can't he?
Luck, that's all. Luck. The way he does them is never in any textbook.
Actually, is that, like, particularly impressive?
It's just he sometimes gets good results. Come on, Toya, you mustn't give him any credit.
Yeah, but if I've surpassed the textbooks already, that makes me a genius, right?
I know that's supposed to be a joke, but, like, that kinda does, though, if he's doing it unconventionally.
Certainly.
Anyway, lessons are done for now, so let's go.
To the cafeteria, then.
After heading into the corridor from the lecture hall.
I know that's for me, the player, but what a weird thing to say. To the cafeteria, yes. But not immediately to the cafeteria. First, you have to leave this room. Then you have to go in the... Like, I know! Or at least the character would.
Go down the stairs, and that will lead you right to it.
You don't have to explain that much, Toya.
Okay, there we go.
You do tend to forget things, Atsuma.
And you, player, you might not know this at all. You're welcome.
Anyway, let's head down there.
Remember, through the corridor. Okay, I'm just running. Although, it looks like it takes me a second to do a complete turnaround. Set camera? Oh yeah, I think there are points where I can manipulate the camera at will, but... Oh god, we're in future Fantasyland and they still have those awkward, uncomfortable wooden desks with the things attached to the chairs. Oh god. I do not need memories of those. Oh, talk. Student who loves festivals. Ah, Atsuma, looking forward to the festival, are you? I don't really know why we're having the festival, but still. A festival is a festival, time to have fun. I love festivals. Did you know? Central Tower Corridor. Stock door opening sound.
Lunchtime at last!
Atsuma, a moment of your time. Concerning your right arm, I think I'll have some interesting data to show you in a few days.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Huh. That was weird. Toya Love? Look at him with Professor Ko again, that dropout. A3 old member. I do see him chatting with the professor sometimes. Maybe he's trying to boost his grades? TFC member 19. Hey, you heard the rumors about his right arm then. Oh yeah, all of them. That arm has the power to nullify enchantments. How can they let someone with that power in among us enchanters? He can only mess things up for us, yeah. That's right, about as worthless as can be, isn't he? I heard that his arm has messed up all kinds of important things in the past. It's stupid having him here. How can such a dropout have lasted here so long anyway? There's something going on here, I know it. That arm, it gives me the creeps. Natsuma's arm might be a little creepy, sure. But people who stand around muttering about others, they are far creepier to me. I really hate people like that too, you know. Well, you know... We were just kidding, right? Yeah, all just in fun. Really? Then maybe I'll let you off? Thanks, Toya. What for? Come on, let's go get lunch. I'm starving too. Let's get to the cafeteria. It's through the corridor, you know. Yeah, okay, lunchtime. Oh wow, I talked to them so hard they vanished. Sorry? Oh, Atsuma. Ah, sorry. How are you? I'm fine, thanks. Good to hear that, good. What's gotten to you now, Atsuma? Leave him be, Makoto. Atsuma is struggling with lost love right now. Shut up! Damn it, if only I had confessed to you sooner and been turned down outright, I would have closure. Oh, poor Atsuma. You'd like to be able to redo things, would you? Go back and start again? Well, there is a way, perhaps. Oh yeah? What? Saving! Press triangle at any point during the game to open the main menu, and then select save to save the game at any time. That is a goofy way of getting into that subject. Wow, I could save anywhere I like? That's right. Pretty kind, don't you think? Saving often is a great way to avoid all kinds of nasty regrets later on. Too bad that we didn't get together before the game started, so we couldn't make use of that, huh? I could save absolutely anywhere. Wow, the world is a convenient place now. Thanks, Saori. I'll try that right now. Oh wow, that's some menu. Edit party, character, parameter. I can improve their parameters. Skills, item information. Oh, enemy info and game records. Save, load, and system. Okay. Also, it even tells me my location right now and objective. This is awfully kind. Alright, good stuff. Yeah, I can freely move the camera now. Bad egg likely to stay back a year? So just what is enchanting anyway? I don't get it. Explain it in a way I can understand. Come on. Bookworm. There's no need to get angry now. Just hold on. What you talking about? I'm trying to help teach this guy. So come on, what is this enchanting stuff then? Enchanting is all about materials. You imbue materials with ether to make them move or operate. Hey, you're pretty clever. And then? Stay out of this, Atsuma. You'll just confuse things. Just keep going. I can't afford to fail the next exam. Okay. So... materials? What? From right back there? Okay. Materials. This term is used to describe any material that can be... affected. Dude, affected with an A by enchanting. Unless you mean you create the materials by enchanting, then it might be affected. By the use of enchantment, these materials can be transformed from regular substances into substances with special properties. Golem and weapons are created via enchantment, for example. Okay, I get it. Ether. I've heard that word before, I think, but... oh, come on. Ether, this is basic stuff. It's the energy that flows across the entire world. After being condensed, it becomes visible. It is the source of all energy. We humans exist because of ether. The basic principle of enchanting is thus controlling and manipulating ether. Okay, I get it. How do you infuse this? How do you do this imbuing stuff then? Just like stuff it in there? No, of course not. You have to use a magic symbol. These symbols are used by enchanters to control the flow of ether. Look, you've got one in your glove, Atsuma. Okay, I get it. My head hurts. That's enough. Yeah, me too. Not the fastest run. This is a long hallway, jeez. You're the one who stops me from getting my hands on Toya. You're in my way. Well, dead end. Easygoing guard. This corridor is under guard. You can't come through. Okay, no problem. Library, but I guess I can't get in. Alright, now I'm going to go all the way back around, now that I've toured the hallway here. Remember, you leave the lecture hall, you go through the corridor, and then you get to the cafeteria. I guess that sign says this. It does say cafeteria, so let's go.
FromSoft, loser. Is he coming this way?
What should we do? If his right arm touches us, we'll never enchant again.
Really? It's that bad?
Oh, it's Toya! How handsome he is! Really? Is he coming this way?
Easily led A3 member.
Toya! Over here!
Duh. Why does Toya always get all the attention?
Pay them no mind, Atsuma. We'll wait for you here if you want to go and buy your lunch.
What? You're not getting anything?
I made enough for Toya, too. Oh, stop messing around and go buy something.
Okay. Okay.
Toya attracts everybody. Right. What should I eat? My stomach says to get over to the counter and find out what the menu is. I better listen to my stomach. To the order counter! Atsuma, haven't you got your lunch yet? Not yet, no. You can buy from the sales counter over there, so go on. Okay, okay. What do you want now? Your lunch is always so tasty, Makoto. I'm glad you noticed. But you don't get any. New member. I brought a golem in, but it just stopped in the East Hall. I don't know how to apologize for this. Tell the truth, I guess. You have my sympathy. Is this anything? Nope. Is there anybody else here to talk to? Yes. School troublemaker? I didn't have time to make lunch today. Sorry. Student with falling grades. Well then, today, I'll eat you. Here I come. Wow, dude. Take that outside, please. You two are at it again. It's the middle of the day, okay? Atsuma is looking at me funny. I'm scared. Atsuma, you can't take her from me, okay? Give up. Okay, okay, just get to it. Damn. The diet doctor. The A set is expensive, but has low calories. The B set is cheap, but has a load of calories. I want to lose 5 kilos this month, but I've got 2 weeks before I get my part-time job paycheck. I'm feeling bloated and my wallet is empty. I'm in a real corner here. What should I do? Sorry. Examine? Alright, I'm going with a chocolate bar. Go! Vend for me! Here it comes! This takes care of lunch and is nice and cheap too. Just how much have I saved? Well, quite a lot. Okay, that's my lunch. Time to get back to Toya. Is that, like... Is that in my inventory? Rookie shopkeeper. Orders to the south counter. Please. Which direction is south? I don't have a compass. I guess I shouldn't have tried to make it walk sideways. This is why I hate using other people's golems. Oh, what should I do? Give me a lunch. I'm sorry, but didn't you just buy one? Yes, I did actually. Sorry. You need to concentrate harder. Yeah, apparently I actually could have chosen from a few options for lunch here, but I don't think it particularly matters.